So in order to build a successful freight dispatching company, you need to build it with key departments. And each department you build affects the next department. And you can't have certain departments until you build the one before it. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining marketing, sales, customer support, and operations. And this is the order that you need to build your freight dispatching company in. So first you start with marketing. Marketing attracts leads and gets potential drivers into your pipeline. You build brand awareness in the marketing stage. So it's a numbers game. And marketing and sales is a numbers game. So the more people that know about your business, you have a higher chance of drivers signing up. And that's not only it, that's why you start with a unique value proposition. So the UVP that you offer is the value that you're offering to the market. So you need to offer more than the current market, something different than the market, and then you're going to differentiate yourself from the market, and drivers are going to have more interest in your company. So in any business, you look at the market and see where the market is, and then you think of ideas of how to be higher than the market, and then marketing that value on social media through paid ads, email marketing, outbound calls is how you get more potential drivers in your pipeline. So you need to offer more value than the market and then show that value to more potential drivers. Dispatching is wide open because as long as you can think of a higher UVP and something different than the market, so then you can go on social media and advertise that value that you thought of. And you can open social media accounts for free. So the first thing that you do is think of the UVP. You have to start with a UVP. Your marketing department is built on traffic. So the amount of brand awareness that you build, you can do that on social media. But more important than traffic is your UVP, because you want to get as much traffic as possible to your UVP or your offer. So the better offer you have and the more traffic, the more potential owner operators you get to see that offer is how you're going to build out your marketing department. So then after marketing comes sales. Sales naturally comes next after marketing, because by building your marketing department, you're also going to be making headway for your sales department. Good marketing is going to affect your sales department. If your marketing isn't good, you're not going to have a lot of eyes on your business, a lot of leads coming into the pipeline. So then your sales department can't function the same. So we want to do a very good job with your marketing, and then that affects your sales department, which is the second department that you would naturally build out. So I just want to give you my honest thoughts of what I see within the market so you can use these ideas to become successful. So I think 97% of the market, or people, when they open up a freight dispatching business, are only thinking about what paperwork do I need? Do I need a dispatching agreement, LLC? What should my company name be? Maybe some people are still thinking about a logo or a website. But the only thing that you need is a great UVP and to get traffic to that UVP. 3% of the market is actually thinking about sales calls, right? You have to have sales calls to sign up drivers. So you start with the marketing department, and that produces an increased amount of sales calls in the sales department. So the top 3% of dispatchers who are the most successful, they think about their weekly scheduled sales calls. So the whole objective in a freight dispatching business is to have an increased amount of sales calls, because that's going to affect the drivers to sign up for your company. So there's nothing else more important in a freight dispatching business than to think about your sales costs or your sales strategy. Only 3% of the market thinks about a proven sales strategy. So as I explain these departments, I want you to envision a sales strategy. This is your strategy to get drivers signed up for your company. So in the sales department, you're going to have a sales call with your potential driver, explain your services, explain what makes you unique and stand out from the market. And based on how that sales calls goes, that's going to affect your customer support department, which is next. So we went over marketing, sales, now customer support. So in the customer support department, now this is when you're going to send the required paperwork to your driver, which includes your freight dispatch agreement. And they're going to send you back the signed freight dispatch agreement, the W-9, COI, and certificate of authority. So that now you're in your customer support department where you need all these documents. So many people within the industry only think about that required paperwork, but you're never going to need that required paperwork if you don't first build out the marketing department, sales department, and then the customer support department. One department affects another. So you got that required paperwork back, and now you're in the operations or the dispatching department. So the dispatching or operations department is after the conversion phase, is down at the bottom of the pipeline, and one department affects another, i.e. marketing and sales, at the top of the pipeline. Now you're in the operations phase. This is when you're dispatching your owner operators. During this stage is where majority of the day-to-day operations happen. As a business owner, you need to work yourself out of the day-to-day operations as quickly as possible. Because what happens with a lot of people, they get caught up in the day-to-day operations and they, of course, forget marketing and sales, slowing down the pipeline. So if you want to build your freight dispatching business successfully, first start with marketing. Think of that great UVP that no one else has in the market. So don't copy the market, because if you copy the market, you're going to fit in and you're going to ruin your UVP. So marketing department, sales department, customer support, and operations. So once you get down in that operations space, it is vital to your business to start hiring dispatchers to work for you as quickly as possible, because a major pain point for those people that do make it to the operations department to actually build that out and dispatching drivers. And a lot of people don't make it to that point because they don't build out the marketing and sales department first. But for the people that do, a major pain point in that stage of your business will be getting too busy with your operations, getting too busy with your first couple of drivers. But what I teach in my freight dispatching bootcamp, I teach to make this process that I explained happen as quickly as possible. So we think of a very high UVP that we believe the market already will resonate with before we build it out. And that's the one we go with. And we put our belief into that UVP, and then we advertise and market that UVP on social media. And in my bootcamp program, the average as of now is 3 drivers within sometimes as quickly as 10 or 15 minutes after starting the marketing, after advertising that UVP. So the limit is the sky. There's no limit. Sometimes we get a lot of questions about how fast can you sign up drivers, or how long does it take to start making money? That all depends on your UVP and the traffic you get to that UVP. So have a very high UVP and then get the most amount of traffic to that UVP using social media, organic and paid ads. What I recommend to do is start signing up some owner operators first using organic or non-paid advertisement on social media. Start signing those drivers up, and with part of the revenue you're making from those drivers, begin to run paid ads. And then that's going to increase your pipeline. More lead flow, your marketing, your videos, your posts will be showed to more people. And then that's going to have an increased effect on your marketing department, which will affect every other department after that. But if you guys have any questions, please comment below. If you want to join my Freight Dispatcher Bootcamp, hit the link below to schedule an appointment with me so I can further explain to you how the bootcamp can benefit your company. Thank you for watching this video.